Hello and welcome to this channel. In this video, I would show us how to log into the mobile MT4. So I've installed the MT4 on this Android phone, and the next step for me is to log into a demo account or a real account on this MT4. So I click on this symbol on this MT4. Once I click on this MT4 symbol on this mobile device, it will give me the following options. I have manage accounts, I have codes, I have chats, I have trade, history, mailbox, news, economic calendar, messages, traders community, trading applications, settings, journal, then about. And my intention is to log onto a demo account or a real account, but in this case we are working with a demo account. So I click on this manage accounts, and at this point I click on this plus sign to be able to log on to a new account. So once I click on the plus, I have these two options: open a demo account and log into an existing account. And because I've been able to create the account from my client cabinet, the option I would select now is log into an existing account. So once I click on log into an existing account, the option here is saying find broker. That is, if I've never had the opportunity of searching for a broker previously, I will have to search for the broker on which platform I opened the account. And because my own broker is Rally Trade, I will search for Rally Trade. So Rally Trade, RALLY, then TRADE. So Rally Trade has these two servers, Rally Trade V3 and then Rally Trade MT4 demo. My intention is to log into my demo account, so I click on Rally Trade MT4 demo. So the next phase is for me to get my login information from the mail the broker should have sent to me. So my login, I input my login as well as my password. So my login here is 1123217568. 1123217568. So I also input my password. Then I click on sign in. So currently the account is loading. Yes, I've been able to log on to the account. If I want to initiate any transaction on this account, what I need to click on is still this MT4 icon or the menu button. So once I click on the MT4 icon, I have those options that were not previously explored. So if I want to see the instruments I can trade on the platform, I go to quotes. So I have a list of the instruments I can trade, and if the trade instrument I plan to trade is not available or is not currently displayed on the quote, I click on this plus sign here, and on doing that I have different categories of instruments that I can add to my quotes and will be available for me to trade. So I go for major FL, so I have USD, USD. I had the ones I plan to trade. So after selecting those instruments I plan to add to my quote, I return to the quote. Select, for instance, I plan to trade USD, so I select USD, and then I open the charts of USD. So open chart. So it's currently loading. So once it's fully loaded, I would have the opportunity of seeing the charts of USD. So looking at these charts, it seems USD is currently trading around the resistance, because checking previously around the price level where USD is currently trading, there was a rejection here yesterday, and the instrument is currently trading around that same region. So it is not safe for me at this point to initiate a buy trade. So the best bet is for me to wait for reaction around this region, and if USD is able to break above the recent high on this instrument, then I can be expecting USD to continue to push higher. But in that instance, I can have a pending trade above this resistance, that's at 1.18940, say buy stop. That buy stop will be triggered if and only if EUS is able to overcome the resistance that is currently in view. I can also see on my chart, obviously, due to this rejection, this rejection, this rejection, and then this rejection on the instrument. So I have my buy stop at this price level. So if EUS is able to go above, then it triggers and then turns to a buy trade. But we are not initiating the trade yet. I need to also show us around on some of the tools that is available on the mobile device. The first tool we would look at is this icon that looks like a plus sign this time around. So this one gives us the opportunity to read information about the chart or about the candle. So if I want to get the high of a particular candle, what I just need to do is to click on this icon. So once I click on it, then I click it to the candle I want to read the information on. Like this one, I want to get the high of this particular candle. So just move it to the high. So the high of this bearish candle, which was red in color, this particular one, due to the wick on that candle, the high is at 1.18769. I'm talking about this bearish candle. So the high is at 1.18769. So if I want to get the low the same way, I scroll it down to the wick, lower wick of that candle, and then I can also get the low of that candle. So that's the importance of this icon. Get information about the candles, and then you can use that information to be able to initiate trades on your mobile device. So the next tool is this symbol that looks like F. If I click on it gives me the opportunity to add indicators to my chart. So I have main charts here. So the main charts is where the chart of the instrument is being displayed. So this is the main chart. Anyone that is displayed where these candles are currently being shown is on the main chart. So I click on the F, then I have the options to add indicators to the main chart. Any indicator I plan to add, I click on this F plus. So the F plus gives me the option to select the indicator I plan to add to my chart. I click on F plus. I have the linear bands, I have envelopes, I have moving average, parabolic SAR, standard deviation, ATR, BS power, and the likes. So any indicator that is not found on the mobile device cannot be added ourselves. So we can only work with indicators that are on the mobile device. So all these ones are the only indicators we can work with on our mobile device. So after this S sign, the next is this sign that looks like dollar. This one gives us the opportunity to pick the instrument of our choice. So instead of going back to the quotes, I can click on this to select the instrument of my choice. If I click on it now, it gives me the instrument, then I can pick on it from here to open the chart of that instrument. So the next is this icon that represents period. Period is the time. If I'm on M1, that means every candle being displayed on M1 is formed within 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, daily charts, weekly charts, and then finally we have the monthly charts. So those are the periods or the time frames we have on the mobile device. So after the time frame, then we have this icon that allows us to initiate trades. This is the icon we use to initiate trades after our analysis. So the first thing is for me to analyze the market. Where is this instrument heading to? So after having an idea as to where the instrument is heading to, the next thing is for me to take advantage of the opportunity that the instrument is presenting to me. So how do I take advantage of the opportunity? Is by clicking on this icon. I click on this icon and it gives me the opportunity to execute my trades. So here I have instant execution. We use this type of execution order when we want to take advantage of opportunities that is available in the market right away, instant, right now. That's when we use instant execution. So if I click on buy or sell now, the order will be sent to the server immediately. That's the instant execution. So I have another type, which is the pending order, and pending orders are of 4 types. We have the buy limit, the sell limit, the buy stop, as well as the sell stop. So we use these ones when we are looking at taking advantage of opportunities at a later time, depending on where price is currently trading at the moment. So that's why we use these 4 types of pending order. So after the execution type, either instant or pending, the next thing is for us to decide our lot size. So our lot size is here. So this one that is in black color represents the lot size at which my trade will be executed. So if I plan to increase this lot size, then I must increase the number in this that is currently displayed in black. So from 0.01, let's say I want to increase my lot size to 0.05. So I move it to 0.05. 0.05. And if at any time I want to reduce the lot size that is in black, I either click on this minus 0.01. So this minus 0.01 will take out 0.01 from what I currently have. And if I have lot size bigger than 0.1, I can also use minus 0.1 to reduce my lot size, as well as also editing. So I can just click on it and then type in the lot size of my choice, 12 standard lots, 0.01, if I so desire, or one standard lot by having 1.00 or 0.051, 0.05, any lot size of my choice, I can insert it here. So after then, we move to these quoted prices. So this first one is the bid price. Is the price at which I will initiate a sell trade right away. So if I click on the sell now, this price displayed here is the price at which my sell order will be sent to the market. Then this order price is the price at which my buy trade will be executed. If I click on buy now, this is the price at which I will initiate the buy trade on EURUSD. So the next is my stop loss. If I plan adding a stop loss to this trade, this is where I would have my stop loss. So I can have my stop loss here, 1 point, depending on the trade I plan to execute. If it's a buy trade, my stop loss will be lower than the price at which I initiate the trade. And if it is a sell trade, my stop loss will be higher than the price at which I initiate the trade. This is the take profit. So take profit will be the other way round of the stop loss. On a buy trade, your take profit will be must be higher, or price must be higher than the price at which the trade was initiated. So if I initiate this trade at this price, which is 1.18846, then my take profit can be 1.18900. So 1.18900 on the buy trade is higher than the price that is currently displayed here, which is the ask price on EURUSD. So once we are done with the stop loss as well as the take profit, we also have the opportunity of adding deviation to our trades. So this deviation allows our trades to be executed even if the price at which our order was sent to the server is no longer available, by the margin on our deviation. So if we have 10 pips there, deviation of 10 means that even if the instrument has deviated by about 10 pips, both to the upside or to the downside, our trade will still be executed. So that is the essence of the deviation. So during volatile markets, we can add some deviation to our trades to allow our trades to still be triggered despite the instrument moving away from the price at which we plan to execute the trade. So once we are done with all these adjustments, the next thing is for us to make a trade. Is it a buy or a sell? So if it's a sell, we click on here, and if it is a buy, we click on buy, and our trade will be executed. Thank you very much for joining me. Some other videos will be made available on this channel.